Hey guys, welcome back to Planet J Judah and happy Groundhog Day. And today, Punxsutawney Phil declared 6 more weeks of winter, but Staten Island Chuck said there's an early spring, so take that however you will. Yesterday, I was tagged in a video from Crochet with Lulu or Crochet Lulu. Oh my goodness. I'm so mad at myself. There we go. Yeah, Crochet with Lulu. And I'm so sorry, Lulu. I don't know where my brain was. It died. It went somewhere else. Anyways, she tagged me in a questions thing to answer 12 different questions, and it's using the hashtag woolboxfun, and obviously it will be crochet or knit related. So let's get to answering these 12 questions. And if you'd like to play along, I would love to see your videos. Alrighty, let's get, that was so stupid. Let's get to the 12 different questions. And of course, I will put all of this information in the description box below, as well as tagging some other people. I'm not sure who I'm going to tag, but they'll be in the description box below too. And let's get started, if I can even look at this. All right, question 1. If you were maybe stranded for hours in a car in the middle of the world's biggest traffic jam, and you had your just in case wool and one set of needles, either straight or circular, or one hook, no pattern, no scissors, no tapestry needles, what would you knit or crochet? Well, okay. First, I'm thinking I'm stuck on the 91 freeway, and if you are from Southern California, you totally know the 91 freeway for being one of the worst areas to get stuck on the freeway between Orange and Corona, because it is bad. It is just Google 91 freeway and you'll see what I mean. Anyway, so if I'm stuck on the 91 freeway and it's been hours and I have nothing better to do than to crochet, because I don't knit yet. So all I have is some yarn and my hook. What am I going to start crocheting? Well, typically what I crochet is granny squares. But I don't have any scissors, so I can't cut the yarn. So would I start a big blanket? I would probably start a granny square blanket. Something that is going to take a while. And it doesn't matter that I don't need scissors or a tapestry needle or any of that stuff. So probably granny squares, because that's what I tend to do. Granny squares. All right, question number 2. Excuse me. What would you do if you didn't have your just in case wool? What would you try to do instead? Well, okay, first of all, I don't really use wool. I tend to use acrylic because that's what I have readily available, tangible in the store. So I do acrylic. I do have cotton also. But if I didn't have either of those, I mean, I would have to have something available to me to replace my yarn. What would I? Well, okay. We get a lot of plastic grocery bags. These guys. And I have probably thousands For sure hundreds, but I probably have thousands. So I wonder, okay, obviously I have access to probably scissors and stuff. I suppose I would start cutting up the bags and working one strand at a time, adding knots. I get plastic bags. That would be interesting. Is that a future project to see what I could create with grocery store plastic bags? Okay. Comment down below. What would you do? What would your, if you don't have access to the yarn for whatever reason, what would you use? All right, question number 3. Did you teach anyone else how to knit or crochet? Well, I know not directly. I would say I have tutorials here on my channel, but I wouldn't say that I definitely haven't taught like the basics. I've done patterns. You've seen me do patterns. So I would say no, I have not, because I haven't shown like what the basic stitches are and the difference between single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, treble crochet, American terms. So no, the answer would be no. I have not. Number 4, what is the most rewarding part of knitting or crocheting? The most seeing my grandkids get excited to play with my granny squares. Or just anything in general that I have made. They get super excited over, you know, and I have a stack of granny squares that they play with, and they call it their yarn. So seeing my grandkids see the end result and get excited with something that I've made, whether it's for them or just because. Obviously, they absolutely love what they got, but yeah, seeing my grandkids get excited over it. And let's see, number 5. What would you make next if you had unlimited wool? Well, I mean, honestly, I don't, a blanket? Maybe? I mean, whatever strikes my fancy in the moment. I do a lot of beanies, and I do a lot of headscarves and headbands. I do like to do granny squares. I don't know, probably blankets. Let's see, number 6. What was your most difficult thing to learn with knitting or crocheting? You know, I'm not. Now they're doing one in New York. They're doing one over here, one over here. I'm like, what the? Who created that stupid tradition in the first place? Yeah, that's a good. The actual stitches are relatively easy. It's what's the most difficult thing for me to learn? I guess reading an actual pattern, the reading and executing an actual pattern. I am more of a visual learner, so I do better watching a video as opposed to reading a pattern on pen and paper. And I'm not very good with the whole like a grid thing either. So yeah, I guess reading written patterns, which I still struggle with, and I would love to be able to do better. There you go. Number 7, first thing you ever knitted or crocheted. I don't remember. Oh, no, it was my Christmas blanket that I did with my grandma. That she was teaching me how to crochet, and I don't know how old I was. I was a teenager, probably mid-teens. And so yeah, it was the actual center part of one of the panels. I think I did 2 of the center parts. So that was the first thing I ever crocheted. Number 8, strangest place you have knitted or crocheted. Strangest place. I mean, I've crocheted obviously at home. I've crocheted at the pond. I've crocheted in my car. I wouldn't say any of those are strange. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't say that I really did a strange place. Number 9, favorite thing to make. Granny squares. Pure and simple. Number 10, favorite yarn or wool. Well, I don't have a broad spectrum of experience. A majority of the yarn I have is acrylic, and it's pretty much all red heart. So I don't think I can really answer that properly because I haven't experienced a lot of different yarns. Obviously I've done the Lily Sugar and Cream cotton, and I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby. I have done some wool, but I really haven't played with a whole lot, and mostly what I have done is with acrylic. So I don't know that I have a favorite yarn. I mean, I guess it just depends on what it is I'm using it for. Number 11. Where is your favorite place to buy yarn or wool? Well, being where I live, there isn't a whole lot of selection. So I buy pretty much all of my yarn from Walmart, and even there is a very small selection. That being said, I do love going online and shopping around. Hirschner's I have bought from actually a few times. And I've bought from Joann online. And I have also bought from Hobie. So I don't really have a favorite place. If I lived in more of a city, I don't know, maybe say like a mom and pop small store, but I don't have access. So it's Walmart or online. And lastly, number 12, is there anything about crochet that completely stumps you? Crochet specifically? I don't know. I haven't tried. I mean, reading a pattern, reading a written down pattern. There, that stumps me. Well, there you go. I answered the tag you're it, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will be putting who I'm going to tag in the description box below. Don't forget, if you do tag your it, use the hashtag woolboxfun. This was actually kind of fun. Kind of fun? It was fun. It was fun. Thank you, Lulu. I appreciate you tagging me. And yeah, I think my brain just went blank. Anyways, I hope you have a really great day. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And if you'd like to be notified of any and all future uploads, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click all on the notification bell. And with that, remember, gravity works, guys.